Hi Geminis, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, you're always welcome. Today we're going to call in our spirit guides and our angels and ask them what is coming, what is next in love, what is the loving energy around you or that's in motion coming towards you. Let's see what our spirit guides have for us. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's newly guided here for the first time. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages. What is it that you need us to hear today? What is it that you want us to know about any energy that's around us, things to think about? I'm at an impasse. Reflect and redirect. Okay, we've hit a wall. Boy, there's always a way over or through. There's always a way around, they're saying. Okay. I'm going to put it, I'm not a big believer in being stuck or blocked. You guys know that. But if you do feel like energy just hasn't moved for you for a long time, just know that you are exactly where you're supposed to be, and you're working on things that Spirit needs you to be working on. But there will be a day that they will have you go around, okay? They will have you put you on a detour, so to speak. That energy will shift. That energy changes. So for those of you that are just struggling with nothing's changed in so long, you know, what is going to change? There is a day that all of a sudden it changes. I don't know what the answer is other than divine timing, but you're not going to hit this wall and stay there forever. Everything is always in motion, okay? You're always in motion. Something's going to change. I have first light. You're ready to begin a new cycle. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of like this preparedness, like they're preparing you for this new cycle. You could be feeling it. You could be, you know, I'm working on myself. I have been, part of me feels like it's a physical, it could be more emotional, but I'm going to say physical, like I'm in better shape. I've been eating better. I've lost weight. I just feel good about myself, with or without somebody. So there's a feeling of taking care of yourself, and that change is like the catalyst to somebody new coming into your energy. So that's happening. I'm finding sanctuary. I'm opening to your own spiritual source. So you could have just been spending a lot of time getting to know yourself, and that's okay. I also like this sanctuary energy of I'm safe. I'm in a safe place. I know who I am. I know the people around me. I like my job. I've got a support system. I've created, a beautiful home for myself, and I'm very comfortable there. So you look around you for a moment and look at all that you have. But I do feel like it is ready for a new cycle. A crossing over. I love this. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. But you can see, I love bridges. You guys know that. But you can see I'm following that lantern. I'm following that light. And I am in motion. I am going to the other side. So something is on the other side. Let's see what's on the other side today. There's always the other side, Spirit's saying. So wherever you are today, they're saying a life-changing moment. Okay, I'm going to say it that way. So maybe it's a really big kind of wow that they're preparing you for. So they want you to be in a good place. They want you to be emotionally healed and physically healthy, and a life-changing moment. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Let's see what that is. All right, I will take that. Let's see what we have. I have an 8 of Pentacles. I have a 4 of Wands. I have a Page of Cups. It's a new love. It's definitely a new love. and I have a Judgment, and that big clock is turning out at me. It's the right time for you. This feels like a committed love. This could come into you on or around work. It could be somebody connected to your work life. It could be as simple as somebody comes into your life like a workman in your house, and somehow you end up being in a relationship with the painter, the carpenter, the repairman somehow. But it feels like connected to work. Okay, so I know it's a little bit of a taboo subject for some people, but maybe that's just how we meet. I do feel like it's a commitment, and I do feel it's coming in with waves of emotion that I think it catches you off, even though you want it. I feel like it catches you off guard. It's a sense of I was expecting this, but I wasn't, if that makes sense. It's a sense of it's better than what you hope for. Okay, let's say it that way. Because sometimes we have it in our head what we want, and then what Spirit really brings us is like 10 times better. And we can't even have fathomed some of the qualities in the person that is put in front of us. So I think it's going to be a lot better than what you are even dreaming of. So how wonderful. I have a Knight of Cups. It felt like a hopeless romantic. It did. I have a Three of Wands. I have a Queen of Wands. Yeah, I have to tell you, I have a Ten of Swords. This person could have come out of something recently. They could be single for the first time in a long time, is basically how it's coming into me. They could have been in a very long-term relationship. They could be back on the dating scene, so to speak. I have Strength at the bottom of my deck, and I have a Three of Cups, and I have a Moon. So that came into me as they have been getting up the courage. It was more of I'm kind of getting up the courage to find happiness again, and to find love again, and to believe in that there's another person out there for me, or there's another relationship out there for me. So I do feel like people go through that. I think that when you are struggling or have struggled in a relationship and you haven't been happy for a long time, you really have to get your head back on the game of, I can be happy. I deserve to be happy. I think they're excited. This is very much a hopeless romantic energy. I think they're excited to be back into the kind of dating world where everything is new again. And I think you are also, they treat you right, Spirit saying, a little bit of a putting you on a pedestal energy here coming in. Little bit of I was hoping I'd meet somebody else, but I just didn't know if it existed. I thought all the good ones were taken, and then you came along. So I do feel that I'm excited about that I found somebody I want to be with. It's this feeling of falling in love all over again. Okay. But with somebody new, and at a different age. Part of me feels like, not that you're little kids, but maybe you were younger when you met your person, and this time you're a little bit older, you're wiser, you know yourself, you know what you want, you know what makes you happy. So you choose differently this time, is how I feel. I want to grab some initials. Let's see what the initials are saying. So you might have somebody in your mind, some of you. Let's first initials, last initials. Let's do that. I have the letter F. I have an M. I have a V, X. I have a Q. I have an A, L, M, do one more over here. And I have an O. Okay, so for some of you, those could definitely have meaning. They could be connecting you to this connection, or it could be just a clues that this is somebody that's coming. Spirit, please share with me this. What did they say? A life-changing moment. That sounds big, doesn't it? That sounds big. I have a Princess of Earth, a Virgo energy, a year or more from now. So I have August 22nd through September 21st, my Virgo energy. And I'm in a hermit state as a Virgo. I'm picky. I am picky. I am exacting. I'm hardworking. There's not a lot of gray area for me. So I want to make sure that I am choosing wisely. This person is alone for the first time in a long time, and some people like to be in a relationship. Some people like to be alone. I have a feeling this person likes to be in relationships. They don't like being alone. They do better when they're with somebody. So, but they could have grown apart from somebody that they had met, years ago, and whatever, things happen. But this kind of, I'm picky, so they want to be with you for a reason. I have a squirrel, I'm energetic, okay. I'm prepared for anything. That came into me as fast moving, okay. Not if you say jump, they're going to jump, but they could be very spontaneous. They could be very open to being flexible. They could be very good at readjusting their schedule to make things work for you. So there was a little bit of fast movement, like let me check and make some calls and let me see what I can do energy. So a little bit of shuffling things around to make time for you. So that felt good. I have a falcon rising above, strategy, far-reaching vision. Also, I don't know anybody who couldn't take their eyes off of a falcon or an eagle. This is kind of focal point. They could be very strong, very independent. This is like a predator. So part of me feels like they go after what they get. There could be a little bit of that, when I see something that I want, I'm pretty committed to chasing after it. And that could be something that they see in you. I don't want to give up on this. I'm not going to, just walk away from it. I'm going to try to, see where it goes. I have this beautiful balance, centered, okay, feeling complete, just right. A sense of well-being and a sense of serenity is coming into me. So you could feel very peaceful when you're with this person. You could feel very much at home with this person. So there's a beautiful sense of, I want to make it work, okay, that I'll do whatever it takes energy to make it work, because I see the value in this connection. I see the value in you. I have a star. Oh, in the bottom of the deck, I have a sun. Definitely going with these. Wishes do come true, hopeful. The feeling that I had a moment ago of something shifting in your energy, a life-changing moment, okay? And it's better than what you imagined. That's the message. It's what you think is happening and what is going to happen. It's even better. So you're going to be pleasantly surprised at what Spirit brings to you. And, you could fall in love with this person for, I love you for 1,000 different reasons, okay? They love you for the same. I'm just in love with you 1,000,000 times over, okay? I can't even tell you just one thing, It's just so many things that I'm in love with. So that feels really gorgeous. I have rabbits, new beginning. I also feel the number three, the three rabbits. It could be between us. We have three children. One of us has three children. I feel like the number three is significant. So I'm just going to say that I feel like possibly we have children already in our lives, and we could be a like a joint family, or you know, expanded family. Let's see. Okay, Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. I have a Lover's card. I have an Eight of Swords. I have a Three of Cups. Yeah, the number three is, it could be one child and there's two of us. Okay, so it kind of is this, you know, little mini family. You know, it's a little package. So I do have a Gemini energy here as well. I do feel a Taurus. I did feel the Virgo strongly. Of course, you have, you know, the Gemini with that Lover's card as well. I do feel a Cancer energy with this kind of caring, loving side, emotional side coming in, celebration side coming in. I definitely feel an Aquarius energy with that Star card a moment ago. So I've got lots of, you know, different signs coming through. They're saying you're stronger than you think, and a Leo energy. Could be a Leo moon, something like that. Spirit, please share with me. I have a Devil. Okay, let's get some clarification on that. King of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. Two of Cups. You could be a little scared that this is moving too fast. You could be like, why are you moving so fast? Okay. You could be great. I see all the value in you. You're a good catch. Little bit of a, I want to make sure you have no skeletons in your closet. So you might just kind of wait around for a little while, make sure you check all your boxes and, you know, cross your T's and dot your I's, things like that. But right now, I feel like it is a good catch, and I do feel like it is a good partnership for you. They are asking you just to think ahead. Okay, look at this. This is like pure thinking ahead. Think about your emotions. Think about what this person is bringing into your life, the changes that are coming. This is, I'm going to see it pretty crystal clearly, and a part of me feels like I don't want to second guess it because it just feels so good. I don't want to overanalyze it because I can see myself with this person, and I do want to see myself with this person. So part of me feels like I don't want to think too far ahead. I'm really trying to not overanalyze it. I'm really just trying to feel, and I think this part is the most important. This Queen of Cups, that I'm allowing myself to feel what I'm feeling. So, not that you're not going to follow your head, but I do feel like your heart is going to make a lot of decisions. I feel like your heart is going to lead the way. It's okay. It's okay. And that's the feeling I had earlier, where I feel like I was caught off guard. That even though I've been waiting for this and I've been wanting this, it's just better than I thought. So my heart is just trying to wrap my head around it. Spirit, please share with me the timing. What is it that you have for timing around this connection today? I have an Aquarius. I have the number 15. Could be the 15th of the month. 9. I have a 23. 25. 6. I have April. Could be a month, birthday month for somebody. I have spring being important. Okay, birthday months possibly for your person. I have 21. I have it's a surprise. Okay. They said in the beginning it's a life-changing moment. So I, it could take you by surprise. It could. It could be just I go from I have nobody and no movement and nothing has changed in my life for so long to what a difference a day makes. Okay. And your life changes forever. And I have a Gemini. Okay, there you are. All right. And they said 1 to 3 weeks at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we could have a short time period. I'll take that. Let's put this out into the universe. You know, it's one of those readings where Spirit reminds you that Spirit is in control of the timing, and no matter what's going on in your life and how long you've been waiting, it can change in a very short period of time. So we're going to ask Spirit to bring this to you. It's a beautiful connection, waves of emotion. I think they're preparing you. I think they're just getting you ready for this arrival. So we'll leave it at that for today and ask Spirit to bring it to you. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your loving and kind comments. If anybody would like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website at KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. We'll see you all again real soon.